Hey, all right, something a new project, something fun. I hope. Listen, I'm just gonna stick my hand on the box. Let's see what we get. Got my eyes closed, and what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We have a T-bird. Guy did have a hit on them. Hey, you know how I feel about them decals. Look at that one. We got a winner, don't we? And no windshield. No windshield. Okay, we got the back and front bumpers. Yeah, average chrome wear, more than average chrome wear. This is gonna be fun. I'm looking at the wheel wells. You know, they look pretty good. Let's do this just for fun. Take it over to the transformer. See if we got any juice in the car whatsoever. Yeah, I heard something. Well, okay, no, it runs. Hey, again, bonus. Runs like crap, but bonus. All right, so we have a T-bird here that it's just covered in stickers. Man, let's increase the value. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get this bugger looking real good. All right, we'll dive into it in just a sec. This was taking the body off, getting ready to get a lot of decals off. I'm going to start with that first, but interesting little note. Look behind the front axle. What do we got there? Surprised me too. Looks like he took part of a magnet and put it there to increase the flux to see if you could probably get a little bit better engine performance. So that's an interesting find. I haven't seen one put there before, so that's neat. That's kind of neat. Now, whenever you put a magnet behind another magnet, the identical thing, it doesn't double the strength. It doesn't make it like 200% strong. It makes it about a quarter strong, from what I understand. So again, I was just looking at the screw post. Screw posts look good, and it was just an interesting find. And I'm going to get that magnet out of there. We'll clean that up in a bit, but we are going to start on the body first. Another thing I'm looking at, I just wanted to mention, look at the way that the guy in there isn't straight. If that's from Aurora, boy, they were in a hurry, weren't they? I mean, that bugger's crooked. Or I'm thinking it could be re-glued. Somebody may have re-glued it. I don't know. Sometimes with the old glue, when I do the hot water, to get the decals off, if it's a type of glue like Elmer's or whatever, if it's a type of glue, something like that, that when you get it wet, the body, or the body might come off the little seat that it's in there. So I'm going to be mindful of that. All right, hey, listen, we're getting ready to go in the water, and it's just filthy on the inside. I wasn't even looking that earlier. It's just absolutely disgusting, filthy on the inside. This thing can really stand it overall. So I got the water ready. It's been nuked for a little bit, and again, guys, it is not extremely hot. You can put your finger in there, but again, you wouldn't want to keep it in there for too long. 30, 45 seconds, something like that. I'm going to keep that bugger in there, and that should be good enough to loosen up those decals for us. All right, I know it's been long enough. Let me go ahead and fish that bugger out of there for us. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get any off really easy real quick. Yeah, look at these things. They're just coming right off, guys. Just coming right off. I'm telling you, I'm increasing the value every time I rub my thumbnail across that, buddy. I mean, right there, look at that. Get that trunk clean. All right, again, easily demonstrated how easy these can get off. I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. I'm going to put some soap on that toothbrush I got there, and I'm going to see if I can get that underside clean for us, and we'll go from there. And then one thing that I want to note, you see the holes there where the windshield was, okay? They're still filled with like plastic, because when the windshield broke, it broke those little pegs off. Those pegs are still in there. Here's the note I want to make, though. When you put it into the warm water like that, and I've got the little tiny little screwdrivers and drills and things like that, often when you put it in the water like that, it'll help loosen up, and they're easy to get out, because we're going to have to address those. We're going to either have to drill them out or push them out, one of the two. So let me get done cleaning this up, and we will go from there. Like, freaking awesome, huh? Look at that damn thing, huh? Come on. Tell me I didn't increase the value. I could put it on eBay like this, and people would buy it, I mean, I just increased the value of getting all the darn stickers off. All right. I said this a bunch, but I got to keep driving it home. I just the screw post. I just wicked out the water there, shined this bugger up with my T-shirt. But again, just use a little bit of that paper cloth, the Bounty towel or Viva, whatever you use, and just stick it in the screw post to get any of that residual water off there. I mean, you really want to do that. That's a strong point to do. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to where I can work on this bugger a little bit better. I'm going to set the camera up, and I'm going to see if we can get the holes in the windshield, either if we have to drill them out, or maybe we can get the little piece of plastic to come popping out. We'll see. Hey, listen, just real quick. You see the front windshield, the hole that's next to me, down below here? That one came out during washing. So what I'm going to do is just address the other one. I'm going to turn it over here and see if it'll pop out with my screwdriver real quick. All right, here's what I got. I got a very, very, very tiny screwdriver here. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if I can push that bugger out this way. And we got it, guys. We got it just that easy. Just that easy. Look there. Now we got 2 holes. Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to know if this bugger can be pried up or not. No, that feels like he's on there pretty good. I don't think it was a Regal. I think that was done from Aurora. That bugger's on there really good. And we all know that Aurora, like, let's say it's Friday, and when it's in a hurry, they might not have glued it as straight as possible. But we're making good progress, and I'm going to look for the windshield. Probably head, too. Probably a head. That'd be good, too. Here is the bin where the windshield... Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay. What is that? That we have... Oh, God, what are those? Is that the AC Cobra? Those look like the AC Cobra. One of them does. I'm not sure if that's... I think the T-Bird's more flat than that one there. What else we got? Okay. The T-Bird has the little... yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, yeah, we do have a T-Bird one. Okay, these windshields are repro... pardon me, I got them off of eBay. They are just very, very, very well done. And if you need like Mustangs or something like that, there's guys out there that are making some really, really nice stuff. And again, on eBay, if you have a reproduction head or a reproduction windshield, note it in the auction, will you please? Just go ahead and note it. So let me go ahead and cut that out of the package, and we'll see if we can fit that one on there just straight away. So far, it's been another easy, very, very fun project, guys. You see that little speck right there? That was the little post that was in the windshield there, and you got to get rid of it or drill it out or something, or the new windshield ain't gonna fit right. And I like to see what's going. Well, there's some dust on this. Let me do this. I'm going to shine it up with my T-shirt. It just looks like it. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, look at that bugger. Look at that's repro. That is a reproduction. That is so nice. That is so nice. I mean, if you're going to be doing like I'm doing, like a lot of fixing the things up, and somebody who makes the parts up, just start collecting a few of them because you'll use them. You'll use them. You really will. I mean, I remember when I first saw these, it was like a buy now. Man, look at that. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I do have to put a drop of glue in, and what I'm going to do as far as the glue, what I'll do is, I know I've showed you this before, but this see if I get the picture of this Scott's glue. You see, it's got like a tapered tip on a very, very fine tip. And what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to put just like a little bit of glue right in the hole, and it'll come up to, I won't flood it in there too much, but I'll just a little bit in the hole, but from the underside. Obviously, from the other side, that's a smart way to do it. I wouldn't put, pardon me, I would not put glue on the pegs and then try to stick it in there and hope that I didn't drop it. I'm not going to do that. So I'll put a little bit of glue in each of those holes. Then when the windshield sets in there, those pegs will be glued in place. And I still have got to look for a head, so let me go ahead and do that next. Real quick, for a better example, the Scotch Max glue. Here's the tip. I keep bragging about the tip, but I forget to show it. You see how that comes to a nice fine point like that? That's awesome for doing these, like the windshield and the post like that. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and put, that right up against there just a little bit. Boom. The same thing in the other hole. And again, this is the type of glue, if you need to get it off later, you can get it off, but it holds real well. That's why I like this stuff. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to glue this bugger up. We're getting it, huh? We are definitely getting it. We are getting it done. Hey, Boy, hardest part for me. I gotta let it dry now, but we gotta address the head now. I'm gonna see if I got a head. I know I haven't done that yet. I see if I got a head. I might have a few of the black ones. I don't know if I have any of the tan ones. I'm going to check here in just a sec. Just goofing around. I'm looking for the heads and everything. You see a little checkup in there? It's like she grabbed the rear view mirror and obviously she's making sure that she's making good use of it. Too funny. I'm not going to do that. I did that for one of my pieces years ago. I mean, she is. I just came across her. I just thought it was funny. But you can do stuff like that, guys. I've seen dogs in the backseat, like the Mustang convertibles, that type of thing. So, I mean, if you want to make it your own, go ahead and do stuff like that. It's just goofing around and letting that windshield dry there. All right, still looking for the head. I found a couple of. Let's see if I can show you real quick. Yeah, in there. There you go, a little bit better focus. I've got some heads like for they got the racing helmets on there, and I've got the bodies with the heads, and I've got the bodies without the heads, obviously, but I don't have the right one, so I am not done looking. All right, here's what we have. We have a head molded in black. I believe it is a dash, and what we'll do is we'll mix up some paint and get that bugger tanned up and have the black hair like they standardly have, so we can duplicate what they had on there originally. So that we'll do that next. I'm going to set this aside now. What I'll do is address the where the head's going to go, because what I want to do is I want to make sure that it's going to fit in there properly before I paint it. So I'm going to go ahead and get my small drill bits right over there. I'm going to go ahead and drill the that neck part out and see if we can do some dry fitting. I just started, and you can see some of the curly things that come up. Here's my caution: just always make sure when you start it as dead close to that middle as you can. You don't want to be cutting into the chest or the back. You want it just as dead center as you can. So I always keep that in mind when I start doing that. Let me go ahead and finish this up, and we'll dry fit that the head on. Boy, it really helps having the right tool for the job. Okay, got that done. Yeah, there you go. Add a little bit of dust in the back there. Okay, where is that head? Where's the head? Sorry about that. Got the head over here. Let me bring it close to me real quick, see if we can get this thing lined up. Yeah. Too funny. It fits real good. Look at the neck. He's got, I don't know, well, we got a 16th of an inch we got to trim off there. So that is kind of funny. Before I trim it off, I'm actually going to use that to help paint it. So we know it fits. We're not going to paint the neck part. We're not going to paint the neck part, or try not to, anyways. And we'll trim it. We'll trim it down after we get it painted and let it dry. But it's interesting. I've done this before. What colors do you have to mix to get like the tan color that Aurora did? Not the easiest thing to do, and I had to figure it out. So we'll go through that in just a sec. I'll set up for that. Quick note on paint brushes. I've always liked this graphic that they show here. They show you what the paint brushes do, so always use the right kind of paint brush for what you're doing. We're using something small. I'm going to use one of the finer ones, maybe one of the ones that has the like a very, very flat tip to it. Hey, these are the tester paint sticks I like using. I don't have a white or a black. Now, I know I was talking earlier, as far as trying to get that tan color that Aurora used years ago, I get a lot of white, and then I get just a little bit of yellow, and even just a tinge less red. I mean, just a very, 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 very small amount of red. And then if I have to lighten it up or darken it up, that's where they either a little bit more white or a little bit of black, and then you can get a tan that way. But it's a lot of white, a little bit of yellow, even a smaller amount of red, just a hint of red, and then black if you needed, just to darken up a little bit. So since I don't have a white or a black, we're not going to be using those. So plan B, I happen to have this over here on the side of the bench. You see the spray paint? That's like an off-white, like an ivory, something like that, and that works as a pretty good, as far as the color that the Aurora had for the heads back then. And the heads that we're using, I got a few more out. I'm probably going to do a bunch at once. They're the ones from the Dash Batmobiles. You got a couple of black heads there. So what I'll do is I'll maybe tape off the hair or something like that. So when we spray them, or I don't know, we'll see. We'll figure it out. I got to figure it out right now. Give me just a second. Okay, been shaking the heck out of the paint. That's always fun. Been shaking that for about 2 minutes now. My arms get tired. See, I got about a half a dozen of the heads there, and what I'm going to do is I got a good brush here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold the head by the stem, and I'm going to get some of the spray paint. I'm going to spray it on the card here, and then just paint over where the flesh tone should be, and just leave the hair black as it is, and we're going to see how it comes out. That seems to me like the easiest way to do it. So I'm going to do at least one or two and see how they look. I just got the heads painted up. Here's what happened. You see how they're all painted that ivory color? I just found a black tester gloss, so it's going to go with the hair. So it just made the whole project a lot easier. See the one that's down there in the forefront? I put a little less spray paint on the card, and I was painting it. It was coming out okay, but not as good as I wanted. So when I found the black tester, it's like, yeah, it's great, cool, because it's with the tip. They have like that magic marker tip, and you just put it on their head, and it's like the easiest thing to paint. So I think this paint dries about 10 minutes. I'm just going to let it sit out here for a bit, then we'll address the hair. Just got the hair done, guys. I know they're in different positions. That's what I'm rolling around. But you can get them like it, the crew cut, 1950 crew cut, and get them mop top like the Beatles, whatever you want. And it's the easiest thing. You just put that, you just put that paint stick like on the back of the head and give them like a mohawk, then fill on either side. Just go from the back to the front. Easiest thing to do, guys. Very, very easy to do. I'm having a ball with this, and this is a blast. I dry fitted the head in there, and we still have the ET net going on there. But I'll trim that off and glue it in place, and that should be it for the body. And the wheel wells, the screw posts, everything else is good. Then we'll address the chassis. And again, I haven't got that magnet out of the front there, but that was a neat find, and it looks like to me like it's picked up a bunch of filings and stuff. So we'll probably have to clean it real good, get that chassis running, and we'll go from there. Got the chassis disassembled. Here is what we are looking at. Not too bad. I'm going to clean it some more here. I haven't done anything other than just take it apart right now. The spring tension on the brushes looks pretty good. And I noticed that the brush is well worn. Very, very well worn. I'm going to clean them up. I got my business card here. Again, what I do is I just put them flat, and when they're under my finger, I just rub them on the business card. I do that each side, and it gets a lot of the residual oil off. But what I'll do is I'll take the wire brush to the shoes there, the bottom of the plate over there. I'll do that and make sure that the bottom of the chassis itself has been cleaned, the axles and all that, get a few of the metal fragments off and whatnot. And let's just go ahead and oil it up and see if we can get it running better. Just wrapped up the cleaning. I have done no oiling yet, but everything is ready to be put back together now. Not much, very, very little fuzz on the back axle and the crown gear. Look how well the bottom plate came out on the engine there. I mean, that is just shiny. You take the that Dremel, that wire brush Dremel that I have, boy, you take that by the bottom of that, and it just cleans it. The shoes are clean. Again, I do the top and I do the bottom of the shoe. I do the whole shoe. Reason being is, that oxidation, it doesn't rest, man. Once it starts, it just keeps going. So do the whole shoe. Don't get, I don't let it, get a jump on me. Clean the bottom of the chassis as well. Took to the wire brush to that just very lightly and got some of the oxidation off. I see a little place that I missed. I can catch that in just a second. But I am ready for reassembly. Other than that, I'm ready for reassembly. Let's see how this thing does. Doing some reassembly right this second. I'm not too sure if I might go ahead and replace the brushes. You see, they're just, when I first time out, I know they're worn, and it looks like the tension on the brush spring's proper. I'll do this. Let's see if it runs well enough. It runs well enough, fine. But if not, I might change those brushes there. Looks like it came out good. Got it reassembled. I'm going to hit it with a couple drops of oil. Obviously, axle, front axle, back axle, the gears, and all that. The bottom, crown gear, and put it on the transformer next. Got some oil on it, and okay, transformer's on. Let's see what we got. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Let's give it a sec. It sounds a little doggy, doesn't it? Yeah, let me fiddle around with the brushes, probably replace those buggers, and I bet you that does the trick. I mean, just from the way it sounds, it just doesn't sound like it's getting enough juice. Got my bins open here, and let's see if I can get out a couple good ones. Here's one. And that one looks brand new as well. All right, let's go ahead and swap those out. Got the new brushes, and they're sticking up pretty good right now. I like that. I like that right now. When I was tested on the transformer there just a bit ago, I realized that the wheels are spinning backwards, guys. Change the magnets around. You know, put the front one where the back one goes, put the back one where the front one goes, and it changes the direction of the car. So I just wanted to note that for you. Got it near the transformer. Oh, instantly. You hear it? I mean, you hear the I mean, boy, I mean, that just sounds faster. You know darn well it is. Yeah, wow, that made a big difference. That made a big difference. Wow. This T-Bird's gonna hop butt, isn't it? Too fun. What do you think? Done. Night and day difference, huh? Night and day difference. What do we have? We got something you want to put in your collection? I got something I want to put in mine. Increasing the value, yes, obviously. I mean, it looks like it rolled right out of Aurora's factory. I know that it's the chrome or some the little bit of chrome. Big deal. Really looks nice though. Really looks nice. It's got the original chrome. The body's original, uncut wheel wells. The screw posts are intact. The chassis, original chassis, got the original screws, the original guide pin, and I again, I'm going to put it up on eBay, but I'm going to say repro head, it is, and I'm going to say a repro, reproduction windshield. You got to tell it like it is on eBay, guys, and this thing is going to do quite well. I mean, very, very, very well. But the way I got it, I was going to pay pennies for it, and I did. I mean, it was just like the easiest buy, because who wants a car that looked like that? I mean, seriously, look at the stickers. Look at all the darn decals over every bit of it. It's like he took a decal package from Aurora, and he just tried to put every one of them on it. Just every darn one of them on it. So, all right, we'll see how it does. We'll see how this does on eBay. Guys, fun project. And again, if you see some repro glass out there that could help you out, don't hesitate, man. Get it. There's some strong replication guys out there right now that are doing it, and they really help your pieces out. All right, hope you had fun. Jeff from Smoking D-Jet. Oh, just for fun. Let's do this. I'm going to reposition the camera here. I want to see it go around the track. I forgot about that. Here we go. I still got the transformer on. Hit my light over here. Let's see if I can get it focused a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, see what we got. Oh yeah, like that. See if I can get it creep around here for us. Yeah. That chassis came out good, didn't it, guys? Hell yeah. All right, again, fun project.